Oh, wind picking up. Hey James, I reckon it's gonna pour with rain. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's like the wind just told me. Hello James.
Hello.
These couches here I think can switch into a bed, is that right?
Yeah, there's a double bed through here.
So we'll have to make that work, but for now we sit and just enjoy the ambiance of the rain outside. Look, I'm talking to him and he's thinking about something he's gonna fix!
Oh, it's just the fan doesn't work. I was gonna... But what you said was awesome.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. We are on the road again. It's actually day 2 of a road trip. So if you watched my previous video, you would have seen us travelling up the country, and today we have arrived in Tauranga and we're travelling in a camper that belongs to my husband's mum and dad. So they have given it to us to use for a few days, and James is going to take it home with us and they're going to put it on the market and sell it. So we're using it tonight as accommodation in this beautiful city. We were originally going to stay with my brother, but he has come down unwell with COVID, so it isn't wise for us to visit them, so we're staying away and hoping all the best for him and that he gets well. Just started raining here and we are going to have to try and find ourselves a place to stay. We could book ourselves in at a motor camp, but it could be a little bit more costly than if we find somewhere we can just camp up by the beach. This particular vehicle is self-contained, so we have everything we need. We don't need any facilities. So we'll see what we can find. Not sure. I was hoping for a walk on the beach, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen either.
Yeah, I know, but the point is,
Yeah.
maybe it'll pass.
It could pass. Just because the rain is here doesn't mean it will stay. Are we going to the beach at all?
Yeah, so you're right on the waterfront of a beaches like this sort of beach. Like, if we don't like it, we can chill.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away.
This doesn't look very picturesque.
Someday.
Feeling a little bit more hopeful now.
I've been saving you.
Oh look, look at
And you
this.
save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too?
Rules around it. Just don't know how to. We want to make sure we obey the rules.
Well, hang on. Freedom camping restricted area. Stop. Self-contained vehicles only. Restrictions for overnight camping at Marina Park 1. Vehicles must be located with designated areas shown above. Okay, we'll make this work. We did manage to stop off at a little supermarket area, and it was a toss-up between pizza, kebabs, Chinese or sushi. I didn't feel like a cold dinner, I felt like a warm dinner. James went and got some apples for our breakfast and I ended up choosing Chinese. It looks like the rain has gone away, so maybe we'll be able to go for a walk. I did want to park up so we could actually look at the water while we're eating, but it looks like we have to keep our camper here because someone might steal our spot. So we'll just look at it through the side. I'll show you. So this is my view and the water is just there, so we kind of get to see it. James has gone to find a bathroom because he doesn't want to use the camper if he doesn't need to, but I'm gonna have my dinner. I'm gonna start now. I'm really hungry. Yum. It's like a mix. Egg, dumplings, spring rolls, vegetables, beef, sweet and sour. It's gorgeous. Yum. And fish. So going for a walk, but I actually think that we might get caught in the rain. Seems to be something that happens a lot to me in my vlogs, but hopefully I won't. Doesn't look dark in the camera, but it's really dark. So over this side is the inlet of some kind on one side of the harbour, and over here the noises you can hear is the port. Oh, wind picking up. Hey James, I reckon it's going to pour with rain. What do you reckon? It's like the wind just told me.
It's like walk faster, eh?
Walk faster?
Walk faster.
Walk faster, Mufasa.
Take it back to the car.
So you reckon we should shelter in place?
Well, I think there's plenty of trees with keep going.
Oh no! I don't want my camera to get wet.
With pace.
Pace and vigour. Right. Yep. Definitely raining. It's raining. Okay, gotta get to the camper now. Okay, so we made it back out of the rain. It is pouring. Okay, camper is all closed up for the night. It's got these cool little curtains. Hello, James.
Hello.
These couches here, I think, can switch into a bed. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a double bed through here, or
Yeah.
a table that comes out
Yeah.
on the dining room table.
So we'll have to make that work. But for now, we sit and just enjoy the ambience of the rain outside. Oh, there's legs behind you in that cupboard. I saw them.
Oh, okay, in here?
Yep.
Good spotting me. Oh, you did too. This looks like I can go there or there.
I think there's good, eh?
Here's good.
Oh, wow. That's
So,
awesome.
Is that kind of okay?
Yeah. It'll work for sure. So we have settled, closed the curtains, and having a wine in the last two remaining cups that we
That we
found
could find.
available. Thank you, Hayden and Jeanette, for leaving them behind so we could have a wine. Listen to the rain.
I know. Don't mind it raining when you're inside, eh?
Anyway, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. It has been 2 days of travelling, actually 2 days of a lot of family, a lot of activity, staying at places, catching up with people. We had a funeral yesterday, and so there has been not really an opportunity to vlog, but we are travelling home today, and it is the complete opposite of our trip up north. Heading home, it is torrential rain, and it seems that the rain is following us all the way down the North Island as we go. I don't know that we're going to have any stops. We're just trying to get home now. We've been gone Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and today is Monday. We're in James's mum and dad's camper. So we've got clothes and bags and food, but we just stopped and had our lunch. We're in a place called Tokoroa, where James grew up actually, and we're looking out at some of the sights, or what we can see of it. No, you can't see it. So last I left you, we were heading into Cambridge. So we went and had dinner with James's mum and dad in Cambridge, and then we stayed the night in Hamilton. Then we had a full day travelling through to Tauranga on the Saturday, and we stayed the night in a marina. We were going to stay with my brother, but he's actually been really super unwell with COVID. So it wasn't ideal for us to visit them. Although I'm not really worried about catching COVID, I didn't want to take it around everywhere where we were travelling, especially to the funeral, which we attended yesterday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. We attended the funeral on Sunday afternoon, and then we travelled through back to Hamilton and stayed the night with James's sister, because the night we had spent in the camper, it was really uncomfortable. It just appears that if you stay in this camper, you need to have extra squabs, and so that you're not feeling like you're sleeping on the floor. The bed that's here is quite hard, and so I wasn't willing to do another night in the marina. although it was beautiful and it was a nice facility. Also yesterday it was our wedding anniversary.
Oh yes.
James nearly forgot. It wasn't until our daughter-in-law texted and said, happy wedding anniversary. He was like, oh, I'd remembered. I was waiting for him to remember. I didn't have any idea how many years we've been married, but I was like, I'm pretty sure today's our wedding anniversary. And because there was a funeral happening, it just didn't feel like a wedding anniversary day to celebrate at all. So I feel like I'm just melding the whole weekend together. Anyway, we're going to go home. We're going to see how our kids have been doing. Hopefully they have managed to keep the dog alive, and hopefully they have managed to be good for this whole time that we've been gone. It is 23 years that we've been married, right?
Yeah, it is. 1999.
Doesn't feel like it. I was 23 when I got married, so that means I've been married for exactly half of my life. It's crazy. So it's my turn to drive, and I'm looking forward to it because the seat that James is sitting in, the passenger seat, I don't know, I'm not quite sure if it's hurt my back or if because the sleeping arrangements that we've had the last few nights have hurt my back, but I'm really thankful to be sitting in this chair, and I'm hoping that this pillow behind my back is going to stop it.
You look really small.
I don't feel really small.
Because the seat's higher than that seat, eh?
Yes.
It's got like a swivel thing under here, so it's just raised up a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, when I was sitting on it, my feet dangled and I felt like a child.
My feet just touched the floor just nicely, but
Yes.
but stretching out like to the ears, but weird.
Yes.
That feels good. There you go.
Your dad liked it. It meant he could see everything. James is gonna brave the weather, get some gas. I suppose you've got a bit of shelter there, eh? We've made it to one of the places where they have the cheapest petrol in the country apparently, which is really ideal because petrol prices are skyrocketing. Diesel is $2.08 a litre here, and 91 is $2.40. It isn't that low anywhere else, so it's good that we're able to stop here. I don't love driving in this kind of weather, but I do love driving this vehicle, and I like not being a passenger. I prefer to drive, especially when I'm awake and not tired. Still in the camper. I have had my turn driving. James had a nap. Now he's had a turn driving and I had a nap. We've still got at least 100 kilometres to go. We've stopped in Taihape. It has been torrential rain the whole way, but I'm feeling very like cabin feverish. You know how when you've ever done a long haul flight and you're just stuck in your seat for 10 hours? That's what it feels like, even though it's only been 4 hours. So I think we're going to try and get out and just go for a little walk up the main street under the protection of the shops and see if we can just stretch our legs a little bit. Look at that. Classic example of plants growing out of concrete. Desperate to get out in the building. So cool. It was very wet.
Super excited I got a free coffee though.
He thinks I'm being a nana, but he's wearing a jacket and I am not. When we went away, I was not expecting rain. And it's cold, like the temperature has dropped. I don't want to say winter is here, but autumn has definitely arrived. Anyway, I'm finding it interesting because I'm reading this book. Well, I'm listening on audio to this book called The Middle Matters. It's so lovely. I'll show you what the image looks like because I really recommend it. There you go, Lisa Jo Baker. It really is a sincerely delightful book. She's talking about how, you know, there's beauty in the mundane. Give me ordinary life, ordinary love. And I just really get it. So on a t-shirt it says, why the extraordinary looks really good on you. So she's talking about the ordinary being awesome. Thinking about the fact that we've been married 23 years. Where is he? What are you doing, James?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Fixing something. When we married each other 23 years ago, James,
Yo.
we had no idea who we were marrying really.
No.
Like, we barely knew ourselves.
What's the saying? I married you hoping you'd never change, and you married me thinking I can change that.
I did actually. I really didn't like his idea of iron-free pants. It's like, they're terrible pants. How incredible it is that it all worked out. This is what she's talking about in this book. She's talking about how she never knew how wonderful her husband would be or what a fabulous father he would be until she saw it. And it wasn't until it happened she realized how amazing it was. She didn't realize how much it would matter in the longevity of their marriage or how much it would make her love him more. And I kind of feel like that about you. Look, I'm talking to him and he's talking about, thinking about something he's going to fix.
Oh, it's just the fan doesn't work and he's gonna... But what you said was awesome. You were just saying that I was awesome.
Just married 23 years and I'm stoked it's working out so far.
It's cool, eh? I'm happy.
Yeah. And this has not been the ideal weekend away. Like, we didn't even plan to go away by ourselves. It was completely unexpected. It wasn't anything that we have really had a decent plan throughout the whole thing. We've just been muttoning through each day and just seeing how things go. Trying to support my friend in her grief. James has been trying to support his parents with grabbing this vehicle and taking it off her hands because it's just become too much.
You do another 23 years?
Would I do another 23 years? Yes, I'd do another 23 years.
Yeah.
I thought you were asking me a legitimate question. That's not a legitimate question.
We'll be 70. Our working life will be over, we'll be retired.
We might have heaps of grandkids by then.
With any luck, eh?
With any luck. Anyway, it's not been the most ideal trip. It's not been terribly planned, but I suppose if things hadn't changed, we wouldn't have even been together for our anniversary. You would still be up north in quarantine.
Yeah, it would be.
So...
we'll take the wins, eh?
Yeah.
It's been a
bit of an adventure.
It has been an adventure. That's for sure.
Highly recommend this book. You should give it a read. I follow her on Instagram and she's really inspiring. Loves Jesus, loves her family, and she's very clever with words. Tiniest bit of sun has come out. Is the rain still there?
Kind of a misty, kind of a rain. Not really a rain.
Is it hard keeping it straight?
Yeah, because you sort of like be pressure to keep it that way. Then you go through gaps and the wind just drops off, and you go popping across the road that way.
Yeah.
Definitely a bend or...
Camper's like a proper wind sail, is it?
Yeah, there's a bit of a sail, yeah.
Did you or did you not miss us, guys?
It was really peaceful.
You had a really good time.
No kidding.
What are you doing, James?
Texting my mum to tell her to say fine.
Like,
So-
when you guys get home, suddenly you're in a hurry to make dinner. And
We
we're like,
did. We've
oh.
cooked vegetables and lasagna. Well, actually, I take that back. I cooked the vegetables, James did the lasagna.
Oh,
me,
yes.
me and Regan couldn't do this. We
Yes,
ripped
we
off-
could.
No, we couldn't.
Straight up, I could chicken. Correct.
What do
Do it
you
again.
mean by that?
Do it again, Megan. No one's more.
Hold on. If those shoes are point A
Yeah.
and that towel is point B,
Mm-hmm.
your bird's point C.
See, I'm gonna say no to that one.
I think I got it, but
I think I got it. I think I got it.
Yeah.
If this is point A
Yes.
and this is point B,
Yeah.
is my watch point C.
See, that's close to correct, but it's like, I feel like he's on the
if
right
that's
track.
right, then I have no idea.
This watch is point C.
Yes.
How they?
If this is point A
Yeah.
and this is point C,
No.
point B,
Yeah.
this lead is point C.
Correct.
Okay.
And
So
you're-
do you
that's-
get one saying her answer's a bit questionable? 'Cause it's
You
not.
just make it black or white, like if it's either right or wrong.
You were so close.
Me?
You're on the
Very
right track.
close.
Ian.
You were on the right track.
I'm not gonna say
So
what I
if
think.
this is point B, make sure you get it right. If this is point A
Yeah.
and this is point B,
Yeah.
Is that drink bottle point C?
this phone is point C.
Yes. And Emma, you were close.
I don't see how.
But I'm gonna say no, you were not right.
We're home and the kids did great. They looked after the house, right?
House is still here.
The house is here.
The dog's alive.
The kitchen,
It was okay. It could be worse.
yeah. It took us a while to get it under control. I don't even think it was that bad. It was just,
I
it
don't
was
either.
teenage good.
Yeah, it was good enough.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
Home, and I'm so thankful to be going to bed in my own bed.
It's a long drive, eh?
I think it's just, sorry,
Wasn't an easy drive either.
no.
Like, it was windy and wet, and especially the last hour, you're kind of fighting the wind as well.
The kids lasted 4 nights, 5 days on their own. I guess we had a bit of a breakaway, but I feel like I've come back with a big list of things to do and get started on. And now James is back, so it's going to be so much easier.
Yay.
Anyway, good night, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.